Hello, I am Anawultus, and as you may notice, I have a performance indicator in my goodness, the bottom right of my screen. Well, not on my screen, technically speaking, because on my screen it's clear, but I actually have it on a second monitor. But someone was asking me, why don't you show us what your performance is? Is your disk or your memory going bad or something? But it hasn't changed too much since starting up the game. I don't know what it'll do when the turns come around, but hopefully I will be recording straight through. I'm moving my mouse so that you know that hopefully nothing has gone wrong. I will try to make as few cuts as possible, um, just so that we can make a test to see if it has anything to do with my performance. I don't think it does. Um, yep. I usually have a high memory because I keep a lot of windows open, but I really don't think that would be a problem until it reaches into the 90s percent wise. But anyway, yep. I think that everything is clear and we can move on to the next turn. Holy cannoli. There we go. Okay. 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 Oh, ho, ho. Okay. Huh. Oh. Your caravan from New Plymouth has arrived at Tapio. What is your command? Help build wonder. 100%. I don't know what means. Okay. 225 remaining. I assume that's whatever the work unit is in the game. The production, yeah. So we should be done in 10 turns. So this helped me along a bit of a ways, but perhaps not. It's not overpowered, I think. Unless you maybe start spamming them, maybe. But I don't think it's overpowered. Anyway, we've got another one of these guys in Danzig. Your caravan helps build the workshop. So I'm just going to fortify you there. And hopefully nothing goes wrong. I think we're clear to finish the turn. I don't see any enemy units. So I'm trying to stay safe. Yep. Was just checking to see what the time was on my second monitor, and then I realized, oh wait, it doesn't show up on my second monitor. So just like all my other videos, I'm in the dark as to how long this video is going on. But anyway, for those of you who would like to know, I am planning to go next turn. I am planning to put out another Freeciv video tomorrow, and that will be followed by a 0 AD video on the next day. So for me, tomorrow would be Thursday, so we'll have Freeciv on Thursday and Friday, 0 AD on Saturday, and hopefully the Q&A will be going out on Sunday. I think that's how it is. So if you are watching this and you have any questions to ask, go to my YouTube channel, go into the videos tab and look for the question and answer segment. And I forget what I titled the video, but it should be pretty easy to notice by the title. Okay, we are still moving along. I don't think we need to do anything there. Okay. Let me just take a look at cities. So by the way, I am looking at cities right now. Disk is fluctuating from 5 all the way up to, I think, 4 all the way up to 8, I believe, is what it's been fluctuating. perhaps 9 even. But I don't actually see any fluctuations in anything. So I play a lot more intensive games frequently, so I don't think that my recording software has any problems relating specifically to performance, unless someone knows something that I don't know about performance, where maybe 70% damages performance if you're recording on OBS. I don't think it does, because I've probably been way over that. Okay, we are getting, whoa, a lot of stuff happens next turn. Holy cannoli. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Big turn. Maldivians have started. Oh man, here we go. Wait a second. Who's this? Who's this lad? Oh no, 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 no! Oh, I just noticed. Uh-oh. That's not happy times. That is not a happy time for me. Elephants. I need to check manual on elephants. Oh, governments. Yay. Look at that. All these different governments. No, we are looking at units. Elephants. There it is. Just to check. Attack 3. Shouldn't be too imposing. Defense 2. Upkeep. Okay. 1 unhappy. Okay, yeah, that's plenty of upkeep. Hit points 10. Requires. Okay, sure. Yeah, but we've got dragoons, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem for us. But what I should do here is, oh, this is going to be a bit risky, but we're going to send out the catapult. And the catapult is going to attack. If it can, it should be able to. Ooh, that's actually not the highest. I would have hoped for a little bit higher, but we'll take it. Look at that. That was good. So we're going to follow that up with a retreat. Workers lost to an attack by the New Zealand phalanx. Click on the tile to send unit to. Workers. Did they kill one of my workers? That's not fun. Huh? It certainly sounds like they did. I don't know what to do with this worker. You're just going to have to stay where you are right now. Can't really do anything with you. Let's take a look at Kunitz. Granary is being built, but you know what we can do? We can get a bank. That's right. You like that? I certainly do. We don't have city walls, but you know what? If they try to invade the island, might as well. University. Oh, that's good. Get that science. What else can we queue? Amphitheater. That works. And a barracks. Yeah, that's what we need. There. This city will be a great city. It'll be a great city. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me on this one. If you don't trust me, you should trust me anyway, because I mean well. I mean well. Okay, yeah. That's a cavalry unit. I should probably attack that first. Yep. Yeah, I've got a spearman on the tile, so it shouldn't be a problem if I get attacked, but I should attack my opponents. There we go. That should be a win. Yep, that's a win, all right. And we'll follow that up with a retreat back to safety. And here we have some workers, not doing much, but that's fine. And let me just Marienburg now has an empty work list. Let's they're building a bank. We'll follow that up with a diplomat, because of why not? And Auckland production. Okay, we'll follow that up with Dragoon. Okay, and Dishel production. We'll follow that up with a caravan. And dragoons at Marienburg and Auckland. And there's a caravan at Dirsha. Okay. Okay. Marienburg. Very good. Send them all to Danzig. You know what? Who cares? We dealt with the dragoon there. So what we need to do here is take a move. And you'll just stay there for now. Or we can move you south. That'll be useful. No, you can't. Yeah, you can. Okay. We'll just move you south. There we go. And that should be everything done this turn. I have no concept of time right now. Dragoons can only move into your zone of control. Oh, whoa. Who wants an alliance? The Choctaw. Well, first we need to do this. Sure. We can do that. Alliance with the Choctaw. Do I really want that? Well, you know what? Sure. I'm already at war with a lot of people. I don't mind getting into an alliance. It's fine. You start building stuff. Just don't go into the wrong places. Don't go off sides. Ooh. We actually connect territorially. No, it's better to attack New Zealand. New Zealand is weaker. It's smaller. Look at that. We don't want to attack that. We want to attack this. Look at that. It's weaker. It's smaller, and we can beat it. That's what matters. We can defeat our enemies. Ooh, what's this century? No, we'll just fortify. And we'll wait until the other diplomat comes out, and then we'll attack. We'll have such a huge army, they won't be able to do anything about it. But that's the strategy. Ooh, we're going to get finished pretty quickly with those wonders now that we're getting those caravans out. Whoa, shared vision? Embassy? Not assembly. Assembly. Embassy. Embassy, not assembly. Whew. Just, you know what? I'm cool with that. Prussia is cool with being friends. What? No. No. I am accepting the treaty. You gave me a treaty that you didn't like. Well, screw you then. You know what? Don't do that. That's not very nice. Don't give a nice treaty, pretend like you're all into it, and then suddenly, no, you don't like the treaty. What are you doing? University. I really want a university, but I know that I need to bank more. Look at that. Deficit. Well, it's not a deficit. It's an income deficit, which isn't the same thing as a deficit, but it still will eventually lead to a deficit if nothing is done about it. Unless I lower my taxes. Oh no, that's something I dread doing. Let's take a look. No, it's government tax rates. Look at that. It's already at 40%. I don't want to put it down. No. That's not good. I'm not doing that. 60% science. Yeah. Keep it. Mates. Keep it like that. That's good. Okay. Okay. And the Choctaw want the treaty. That's what they want. That's what they're telling us they want. I want it too. Yes. There we go, Choctaw. I knew you weren't playing around. I knew that that must have been some sort of weird glitch. I don't know what caused that. If you do happen to know what caused that, that would be great information to have. Let's take a look at the Choctaw land. We can also see the Seminole land, which is good too. Look at those Slavs. The Slavs were attacking us from so far away. It's just absurd. Why do they attack us from such a huge distance? Why? Holy cannoli. Attack Vermont. Just not me. Slavs. I understand the principle behind it. I'm not complaining that they're attacking from a long distance. From a game mechanics perspective, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling the Slavs off for choosing a long distance war to fight earlier on. But look at that. They're all the way over here. You know, it's a good thing I don't have Austria against me. Just imagine that. This is the long line of Austrian troops that I would be able to see marching down on me. Oh, that's depression. That is depression manifest. Not because it's Austrian, but because they're marching down on me, and I can see them coming, and I know that I will have to fight them eventually. That they'll get there, and when they get there, they'll die, but I'll have to fight them anyway, and they probably won't be enough to deal with me. Yeah, that is depression manifest. Just imagine being one of those guys. You march through all these lands, and you know that they are giving intel of your position because you can see what treaties they've had. Or can you? I don't actually remember if I can see whether other people are allied. But just from a real world perspective, you would know that they're giving away all your intelligence all along the way, and that by the time you're there, whoever's here in Prussia probably has some massive defense set up. Look at Danzig. Holy cannoli. That is a lot of defense. Just look at that. Just imagine some Austrian soldier walks out onto this tile, and then suddenly, bam! you run into a wall of some cavalry horde, some Prussian dragoons riding up by the dozens. Well, if you go with realistic numbers, by the tens of thousands. That's right. Is that appropriate for the time period? You know what? I don't care. 1310, we can have tens of thousands. Just Prussian dragoons riding up by the tens of thousands, shooting their guns, and what can you do about it? Nothing. You can't stop that. You can't explain that. Well, you can explain that, but you can't stop it. With maybe your spearmen or your horsemen who've got their little javelin. Is that a javelin or is it a spear? I don't actually know. I think it's a javelin. Or what is it? The little long object that's protruding from the shield. Is that supposed to be a javelin or a spear? Because it doesn't seem very long for a spear. I'd think it's a javelin or a war dart or a jared, as some say. That's probably what it is. It isn't very long. Like it's the yeah. That's yeah. It makes sense. The way it's being held too. It would be that. I'm just thinking back to seeing ancient illustrations of things. And yeah, I'm looking at my memory and CPU. It hasn't changed much, but I will be seeing you all next time. I don't have any units selected, so I can't make the same mistake as last time. In fact, I'm even going to save on screen just so that you have that last option of being able to see the screen change, just to see whether it has any relation or not to my computer stats. Bam, game saved. I'm going to Alt-Tab and stop recording.